Trying again, following the sack.
Come on, you got to hit here, bro. It's scared to hit him.
It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Lamar now from the gun. That's caught for the first. On the move, past the 40. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Offense in the hurry-up here. From the 18 on second down. Dumped off to his running back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
Now Jackson on third down.
Oh.
Touchdown, Baltimore. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-6 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at 2nd and 3. A-Chain again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Staying on the ground here with A-Chain. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Coming in for the stop was Michael Pierce. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And he takes it up and across.
Nigga, I don't play to your liking.
There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
You make that call,
yeah, I throw what I feel like.
Chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
He's got Smith.
Oh, that's gay. Fuck out of here.
Before he goes out.
Oh, that is gay.
Offense
That's crazy.
out there. It's 4th and 1. Tua now from the gun.
Got it.
Him beyond the marker. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Tagovailoa back to throw. Into a crowd, and intercepted. And the Ravens take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
Man, you got some pala.
Big guys stealing an interception and then running with it for a while. Always a treat. Those are such fun plays.
Why do you love it? I love it. Everybody watching loves it.
All up in my
those
shit.
big guys don't get chances like this very often. They do so much of the dirty work, right there at the line of scrimmage. And they'll get their hands up to knock balls down.
They ain't doing nothing with it, boy.
Bear actually gets it in his hands and he gets to run. It is must-see TV. Well, he was
this nigga trying to play me with fake saw.
He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He's on the move.
Don't do it. Oh, you better slide, nigga.
After a great run, but still
not
quite enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Nigga.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
I think you should play how you want to play, brother. You better be smart. That's all I'm going to say.
We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half certainly... Sanders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6.
He ain't got no team.
And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Lamar out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Dolphins' 41-yard line.
I don't know. I'm playing the game, bro. Apparently you might be. I don't know, bro.
From the 41.
Give it up. Ooh.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
He didn't see it.
He was looking for Mark Andrews. And that means third down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Jackson now on third. Launches one deep downfield.
Give it up, brother. Give it up, brother.
And the Dolphins take over and are set up at the 8-yard line. I don't know what to be impressed by most.
Let's go.
How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep. Or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone.
Should have been offside.
It is a takeaway.
All right, here we go. Second down. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. He's going deep this time.
Oh!
But it's intercepted. Nate Wiggins
No
has got it.
way.
And the Ravens are going to have the football at the 48-yard line.
Nah, bro. You didn't even think you caught that shit. Get that hell out of here. Look at that shit. Look at that. Look at that. I'm over.
We
Oh,
know that
my
no
God.
lead in the NFL
He
is
underthrew
safe.
that.
Point lead, something that looks
How do you
insurmountable.
underthrow this
How many of
nigga?
these games so often
Just
come
throw
down to
it.
one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you
Yeah.
just can't give away too many gifts in too many possessions.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets it down to the 35.
Nailed your
before
ass too,
stepping out.
boy.
They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens
Right.
first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
You smell it.
First down throw for Jackson. He'll get this to Henry. And he finds space for about a 3-yard
There you
gain.
go.
Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop.
Well, that's a pretty
Just
similar result to a
combobulated.
first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 32. Forced out to his right. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard
Oh,
line.
goodness.
Give him 9 on
You
that
niggas
play,
hit
and it's enough
him?
for the first.
He
This is
gonna
the end of
fumble,
the
though. You
third
keep
quarter.
running with it.
It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Now the Ravens are going to use the
better.
first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They're now set for 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Henry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Running once more with Henry.
Didn't get none of
And
that,
once
son.
again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Tag him.
He musters up 3 yards on the
Yep,
run.
yep,
That sets up
yep.
3rd and 4.
Uh-oh.
He's back to throw.
Come on, fumble that ball.
Dolphins rush gets home.
Better
And the
play
defense
smart.
comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
As we're into the
Play
4th quarter,
smart,
we
nigga.
know this. We know that money down could not
Yeah.
be any more important than right now.
Do the right thing.
Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all...
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. Catch is made near the marker.
They still didn't
They'll
give.
keep this drive
Sucker.
moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
I wonder
You
how
fooling,
many times,
man.
Kate, the kicker's gone to the coach and said, Coach,
And they
I
gave a
can
nigga
pull
a
this
touchdown.
off.
That's
They finally
crazy.
gave him a shot, and turns out he was
I hear
great.
you.
What a great play.
Trying to run with Henry. Takes it in
That's
for the Baltimore
crazy.
touchdown.
Gave
The
that nigga that
Ravens
shit.
take a 4th quarter lead. Derrick
I'd
Henry,
rather
the
for you had
touchdown.
scored. That was okay.
So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate,
Don't
this
do
is the
that.
time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Jackson's throwing for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead. They've
This
got
nigga
here
had
at
this
4.
commitment.
Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route.
Whoa.
When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
Move slated downs to approach here from the 40. Running back sent in motion. First down, here's Tua. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again, here's Tua. That's grabbed inside the 30. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now trail by just a point in the 4th. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Sanders all set to send it away. Hardy on the return. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens want to end it in regulation if they can. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Trying down the middle with Henry. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Back to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use. Offense to the line for 2nd down. up to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
Looking to throw it. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. 45 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Dolphins football. Here he is to throw. They connect on the deep shot. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Tagovailoa on first down.
Oh, he
Oh my
did.
goodness, it's intercepted! And the Ravens are going to return this
Way to
up
step
beyond
up.
the 20 before being tackled.
Damn.
Now with 8 seconds remaining in the game, they're going to burn their final timeout.
You seen that motherfucker short, too. It's crazy. Come on, nigga.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Get in the end zone, fellas. Trick play, coach. Shred him on this play, boys. Let's go. Shred him up.
Man, that should be delayed game. You can't be serious.
Now it's Jackson. He put some juice on it deep.
Nigga,
They did it
right back ain't
It's
cheating.
intercepted. Javon Holland comes up with it. And the Dolphins make the interception on the final play of regulation. They've got some serious momentum now as we head to overtime. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next.
Say what now? Okay.
From the jaws of defeat, they snatched this game
Nigga,
away.
you hyping
And
yourself
now we're
up.
off in overtime to decide it. Hardy on the return.
Yeah,
His
he got
return
this
makes it
on
up to the
pop.
25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive.
Nigga,
And
he's
he'll get it
crazy.
up to the 27. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Slot man motioned over. This is Henry on 2nd.
Ah,
And
they
he'll get
gave
up
me
to the
that.
38-yard line before going down.
Nice.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each
We'll do
other.
this one.
Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him.
Give me that.
And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Thanks.
Another run for Henry.
Ain't getting
And
none of
once
that,
again,
son.
he doesn't manage much
Crack it.
before getting brought down.
Crack
Just
him,
1 yard on
son.
the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Now to throw. Bails
Oh,
out
you
of the
got it.
pocket quick. A nice
Oh,
gain,
that
13
is
yards
gay.
as it brings up a first
That's
down.
gay. Good
As long
shit.
as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine
That
with
is
him calling his
crazy
own
as
number.
hell.
He does
No
such
way.
a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Out of the gun, Henry. And he's able to take this up pretty close to that 40-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Shotgun snap to Jackson.
Oh,
That's taken in by Henry. And he reaches the 30 before going out of bounds. And that one
Well,
goes
come
for a
on,
gain
man.
of 11.
I flipped this
And that'll be
nigga in
first
the
down,
air,
Baltimore.
and he don't let go of the ball.
That's just great.
Come on, dog. That's not even known.
Just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. As they'll be left with just 1 more to work with here in OT. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. First down, here's Lamar. The throw is caught. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's Henry on the option. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Well,
This
is
goofy
just a
ass
game that
nigga.
never ends, it seems.
This
That
nigga's a
overtime is in the
goofy.
books. It is time to flip the field and start another one as we wait for a winner. So now here's 3rd and 5. A give right side to Henry. And he's brought down for a loss.
Oh, this goofy ass.
Working
shit.
quickly here.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Yeah.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Justin Tucker out for the field goal. A lot of pressure hovering over this kick. This from 30 yards out. It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
The important part, they've got the lead here in overtime after the short field goal. But with how close they got, the touchdown was in play. You gotta hope that you can get the stop here and not live to regret that series stalling out.
Eskridge on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. Gets everything he has under this throw.
Oh, Waddle.
Redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. That one intended for
Oh,
Jalen
my
Waddle.
goodness.
So it's 2nd down coming
That
up.
was you, baby. That was all you. You screwed that one off.
2 now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Offense up to the line fast. Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. Oh, what a play by the defense. Game over. Interception seals it. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
Try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? 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 Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more?
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things that was got changed to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it. Can't change my ways. What can I say? Taking in shape.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? 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 Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more?
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up. Didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more.